Alright, my people, we back. You know what I'm saying? This is the Susan Yehoshua HaMushil. In the name of the Keramawi Halasalasi Baruku Egiziabi Yaranachu. Baruch. Amen. Now, we're gonna move over here, and we just came off of that little Drake little video and stuff like that. And what I want to do is, let's see if we can let's get this in a little bit closer real quick so we can.
Okay.
Big Daddy, do me a favor, go put that on the in the kitchen for Daddy, please. Wait, no, grab it right, put down the, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, Daddy. Good boy. All right, now what we want to do is this is right here. This website is really good commentary, like, you know, when we're going through the Torah portions, and even like I remember that you know, Baruch Wyndham Yadon, our teacher, you know, he was like I remember it was, I can't remember what year exactly it was when I had discovered the Jewish Jerusalem pages. But they do some really good commentary, man, like on like, you know, the Torah portions and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go up a little bit just so you can see, you know, you should check them out, because even though they may be Gentile, they do really diligent work, you know, as far as the commentary and things like that is really, really good. Now we're gonna go down. Before we get into the, you know, reading this about Balaam and them, right here you got, it says contents, right, and this for the Black Torah portion. Even though I know we're in Wayikra, we're in Bitaregis, Ketazria, like the teacher says, when them Yadon Baruch. And we're in the Torah portion right now, the law of motherhood. The law of motherhood, which is the 27th Torah portion, the Parasha. Now I got mine, you know, I got my stuff right over here. You know what I'm saying? This is how I be doing it. You know, this is kind of old. I got a newer one though. Don't get it twisted now. I got a newer one. And just to show you what I do usually is the one we're on right now, Baruch, is this one. This is the one we're on right here, and that's number 27. You know what I'm saying? Now the reason I had went into the Balaam thing, the only reason because Wyndham had said something on here about he was talking about like it was he had mentioned a little something about like BarmitsVa, and for some reason, man, I had a partner of mine I hadn't hollered at in a while. He called me, and I don't even watch those rap videos and nothing. Like I don't even watch that demonic shit. You know, excuse me for cursing, because I know some of y'all probably have children, and my little man is, you know, he is right here, so I'm gonna excuse my French a little bit. And the Adrian is trying to work on that. You know, that cursing so much, not to be cursing so much. But excuse I, please, you know. Get a girl thought. You know, I just get a little overexcited sometimes. Moderation. Moderation, even I has to practice moderation, you know what I'm saying, straight up. But what I do is now right here is this is a little bit more deeper study. What I do is I go into a verse, and I'll go into like the 1841 Amharic dictionary, like right here you see this is Leviticus 10:1, and I'll start with the Amharic first because it comes first, you know, it comes first, and then I go to the Hebrew, you know, like you got the name Nadabna, and then if you see in the Hebrew it says Nadab, and you know what I'm saying, that's the way I study, homie. You know what I'm saying, I'll study like that whole verse, and if I could, which I will. I'll study the entire scriptures just like this, okay? And this is just using the 1841 Amharic dictionary right now. Sometime I even use you know, like the little Arabia, some Arabia, and there's some really good, beautiful notes in the 1841 Amharic dictionary. You know, like right here is I believe it's, what is that? Madir, like the dwelling place or the lodging. Madir, in the more Ethiopic and the ancient Ethiopic, it's Nadir. Nadir, the other word adir, to stay, to remain, staying, stay. You know, I'm just giving you just some examples. This is how I study, just in case, you know, because some folk be they'll say certain things, but then you don't even know if you could take their word for it or whatnot, what they do. You know what I'm saying? So this is just to show you, you know, for some of y'all out there that think I'm dumb. Like I remember there was one brother. I'm not gonna mention his name because I mentioned the brother's name like twice. I'm not gonna mention his name anymore. But I had kind of got, I won't say upset, but it just kind of like, it kind of made me think about, you know, when the brethren had said something about the lost sheep and not mattering what color they are, and you know. That's why I'm gonna go over these things. That's why I say like evidence or to have. It's better to do the study for yourself, and that's something I learned from the teacher, man. Like do the study for yourself so you can see with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying? So one won't just look like he just talking. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of brothers and sisters, I noticed that they didn't check a brother's vid, which you know I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing this for y'all, man. You know, these rappers ain't doing, well, you know what the rappers are doing, right? The rappers are leading the sheep to slaughter, as you can see, right? We're going to go down a little bit, though. Okay? Let's go down, and this is the Balaam, and this right here says background. So we have right here, it says, a smashing Jewish military victory over the powerful Amorite kings, Sichon and Og, was the grand finale of, let me see what they say right here. Let me see if this is the one that I'm looking for right here. Okay, now here we go. Excuse me, Yakurta. And I know this camera's probably not a little still. Listen, this is a very, very important. It says Balak deals with the Moabite and Midianite response to the Jewish advance, which never threatened them. But Yahweh Yod He Wad He Baruch is Yahweh Yada not you. Donna, the real Donna, the real judge, the real deal. You know what I'm saying? It says told Israel not to attack Moab and Ammon, but did Moab know? You know they had the V. You know the So we obviously know that the ones with the V, we know those are Ashkenazi, right? Those are the German cats, right? More the German. I think I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But if I'm not, clear me up. Midian was not even on their path of Iran and Iraq today. Though afraid to fight the Jews, King Balak, now this is really interesting. This is the reason now I'm going into this right now is because look how it says that though afraid to fight the Jews. Though afraid to fight. Now, what do you find with like I'm not saying that you know, you're looking at like the UFC type fighting now, and I remember I was going over there with somebody how there's so much stuff in the foods and stuff like that, like even the brethren don't get as big. So like even you're looking like even the world, like even in Babylon right now, like with heavyweight fights and stuff, there is no heavyweight champion no more. Matter of fact, I think the best was Tyson, right? The best was Tyson. But now they go straight to Mayweather. Now this is the truth, man, because you know we hold it down. It's like I remember, it's like and this is just, you know, looking at Mayweather, even though Mayweather's in Babylon and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we're looking at it from the physical point of view. We talk about like though afraid to fight the Jews, because most of the time in most situations you have where whites will not fight black. They're actually scared of niggas. I mean, on some real, we talking about real. We not talking about them fake brothers that be, you know, some of them fake brothers that be, you know, kissing their tail. We talking about them brothers in the hood, them real brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know they scared of you. You know what I'm saying? They might talk a lot or they'll jump you. You know what I'm saying? This is not just whites or so-called. This is all races, man. They don't want to, you know, they know that it's like Samson, baby. You know, Samson was very strong. You know what I mean? It says, though afraid to fight the Jews, King Balak, Reverend Balaam, remember now, see they call Balaam was a reverend, remember, because Balaam, even though he sought to curse Israel, he still held somewhat Jah consciousness. You see what I'm saying? See, so that just goes to show, like, even when looking at the Drake video, like, where Drake was, he was reading the Torah. He was reading the Orit, right? Reading the Torah. And then he took the sheep to be slaughtered, basically, to, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like Balaam was like, and I remember Wyndham Yadon was going over this, and you should really go to the Ethiopian World Net page and look up Balak, because he goes a very beautiful and broad presentation of this. Is very explanatory about Balaam. And I remember, you know, it's funny because me and the brethren, we was talking about this, one of the brothers from Cali, and Yirkurta Idrin, you know, I forget the Idrin name right now, and I forget his name, but I love you to death because I know he's a brethren. I just remember how he was talking. You know, I could tell the Ethiopians, like, you know, like the teacher says, like attract like, right? And me and the brethren, we didn't really get off on the wrong foot, but we kind of had different views, but actually we were both right. That's what I was trying to say. But, okay, it says, holy, using their own spiritual forces and connections upstairs, divine protexia, they try to, right, move God himself to curse the people. Now check this out. They try to move Jah to curse his own people. Now, the reason I'm going in is because how would this be? You know, like people, why would Jah curse his own people? Would he curse his own? No, the people curse themselves. See, because the people come out of their sanctity into you know, drinking and partying with these fools, and they belittle you to the animal state. Now it says, the nation of Israel, unnamed here, had not yet risen to its identity and destiny. I don't even remember this part, but why does it seem so relative to today? All right, now let's keep going, you know what I'm saying? Corrupting the Hebrews, corrupting the black people, corrupting those lost sheep, those blameless Ethiopian children who were being corrupted. Look, it says corrupting. It says corrupting. It didn't say that Israel was the corrupter, even though some of the Israelites, they're very aware of some of this information. You know what I'm saying? Some of them fake ass black niggas who claim they Jews, they're aware of some of this information. You see that nigga on there throwing up the Baphomet at the end of that film? Corrupting the Jews, tempting them with that very pagan sensual culture, which they were supplant. Check this out. And who do you love? Rome. Rome. Why does Rome always come into play? Now, we talking about Balaam and Balak right now. You know what I'm saying? Rome lost. It says, lost sponsorship of profane alien culture taint Israel's soul. Though they claim to purify its water, Koboltek indeed showed the cheap sink water is purer than any bottled water sold here a few years back. Now that's something else right there that I want to, that deserves like some deep, you know, get into that. But it says, look, it says, though they claim to purify its water. Check this out, man. So we seen them leaving from the Jewish synagogue, right? Because Drake was leaving from the synagogue, and he took them where? Straight to a party. And what did Lil Wayne put on? An animal head. Now let's get in the animal part in a minute. We're gonna get in the animal part because that's the part I need to find real quick for y'all is the animal part. I might have to find a different way to do this because let's see here. Israel. Okay. Let's see. It might be down here a little bit. And I want to get into where it basically explains like the Moabite types, like the Moabite sexual appetite, and they go in detail with it on this Jewish Jerusalem page here, man. You know what I mean? Even if you didn't get to see this that well right now, I'm just giving you a little briefing of it. And I just really would like, brothers and sisters, man, go catch it for yourself for real, straight up, man, because it's deep, bro. I remember I was reading it one year, and it's so deep, man. They go into detail about a lot of things, and let me see if maybe it's on B. Maybe it's on B, cause okay. Okay, we have now check this out, cause man, I remember we was talking about Kanye and the Wyndham Yadon Baruch Exavier Yadanachu was talking about Kanye being that jackass, you know what I'm saying? And this is another part right here where they kind of go into detail with the Kanye being a jackass and Barack Obama being like Balaam and Kanye being a jackass, and really those white supremacist motherfuckers who run Barack Obama are like Balak. Now the reason I say that is because when you get in the detail of the Balak Torah portion and the story itself, you get like the real kind of you get a deeper view. You get like a deeper view of what's being said. You know what I mean? Now check this out. Because the part I'm looking for, excuse me, is the part that I'm looking for, brothers and sisters, that I'm really trying to find, that where they really go in detail about the sex and the animal cult, the animal culture of Balaam, you know, and they really go into detail with it. I hope I didn't pass it up, because I'm thinking I passed it up. I can't remember. I know I should have had, you know, this was last year. Okay, let's see if we can, is it A? Balaam retrospect, let's see which one of these it is. Balaam spiritual legacy, how animals and plants perceive things. Okay, I think it's F, so we're going to go all the way down. We're going to go all the way down here, you know, because it kind of gives you an overview on Balak or Balaam, but what I'm looking for really to try to show you guys, man, is way down here probably, you know. And they even go like in the Manasseh, and it get like really deep, bro. You know, so let's see. E spiritually F. You know, some real interesting things in here, but I don't think this is even the one I'm looking for, though. I really don't even think this is the one I'm looking for. Matter of fact, you know what? I might even be in the wrong Torah portion, but still, I know you probably got a little something out of that, right? Hold on, let me make sure it's the right one real quick. Let me just make sure, because Alright, Yurketa. I'm sorry. I should have been more prepared, a little bit excited actually to show you this stuff. Because it's pretty deep, man, and it's just so weird, man, like how after getting into detail, everything becomes so clear, and there's so many spiritual allegories even in these videos and things like that. You know, how they have there's so many spiritual, so much that the spirit will tell. And what we want to do is we want to find, okay, right here's Balak. Okay, we have Balak here. Now, it might be Pinchas, and I don't know if y'all know about Pinchas, you know what I'm saying? Because that's deep right there too. Okay, this is old right here. This is my old paperwork, you know what I'm saying? I have a new one, like I said. This is probably old, probably from last year or so, or maybe the year before. I can't remember, but Pinchas, okay, Pinchas. So let's see if okay, because we got Balak right there, but what I'm looking for from that Jewish Jerusalem page, very in detail with that video though, man. That's why I was it might be Pinchas, because remember Pinchas, what he did, right? He had to whoop on, he had to slay a brethren, right? He had to slay a brethren. That's why I said, are they doing this on purpose? And if they are, you know, Jah is very merciful. I'm not talking about like go out there and be trying to attack these niggas, but what I'm trying to say is that it just goes to show that we don't have our own government and our own type of communities, and a lot of this nonsense is going on. Just like there was a brother who had mentioned something to me off the Ethiopian World Net when he was like, you know what, man? He was like, we making our own noise. You know, and I had to go over there and I really analyzed, I really thought about it. Just like the teacher's videos, man, I go over them in detail, bro. Like sometimes I'll go back over the same video like 5 times, nigga, with a notebook. Look at my notebooks. Yeah, I'm playing with y'all. I'm serious, boy. I don't play. When I say I was finna get out there by proclamation, you think I'm playing. When I say I was gonna walk by myself across the United States, I was not joking. I'm still not joking. I'm still not joking. I'm just getting my funds together. I'm not playing. I'm real serious about this here, man. But see, I love my people. I love Jah. Love Yahweh Yod Hey Wad Hey Baruch. You know what I'm saying? Yada not you. You know? And we got, okay, Pinchas. Excuse my camera. I know it's probably shaking up a little bit. Okay. Now what I do is Pinchas. And they probably spell it different too, actually. Matter of fact, let's see how they do. Because if not, then you won't get it. Okay, yes, Pinchas. They spell it Pinchas. Did you know that Pincha in Spanish is bitch? No, for real, I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? But they spell it Pinchas in the I believe in the Amharic. It's what is it here? What is it here in the Amharic? It's Pinchas, right? Okay. But anyhow, I'm just saying how they be, you know, you gotta, all these little things count, man. When Yesusin was like, study the word, he meant study the word. You gotta know the English version, you gotta know the Greek version, definitely the Hebrew, and most definitely and for surely the Amharic and the Ethiopic. It's so much important. And you talking to a brother, I don't even have the funds, but you know what I'm saying? I've downloaded a lot of things, and I don't even barely have no books that I want to get, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really have the funds to do that. You know what I'm saying? But okay, we'll see. Pinchas, Torah, portion. And I'm just showing you because you can do it just like this here too. Torah portion. Okay. Jewish Jerusalem. The only reason I go to the Jewish Jerusalem sometimes is because they have like more detailed notes. And it gives me more of an idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it goes into more detail, and I just relate it in an Ethiopian way. You see what I'm saying? I just take it from like an Ethiopian standpoint. So, let's see. Jewish Jerusalem. Let's see what come up. That's kind of slow, honey. Okay, all right. Here we go. Jewish Jerusalem, Jewish voice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now this is why I hope I didn't waste too much time or nothing like that. But if you just go check out that Jewish Jerusalem thing, though, you know what I mean? Like when you're doing like extra studying, over even beside with Iadonis, Wyndham Yadon Baruchu Igyabi Yadanatu. I teaching and brethren when he's doing. Okay, Dad, we heard you. Okay, okay, this is it, homie. It's Phinehas. That's what it was. I apologize. It wasn't Balak, but it's Phinehas. And it says in Balak, last week's reading, Midian anti-Semitic Reverend Bishop Balaam. Okay, remember that. Now, to them, Balaam was a reverend, homie. Check this out. So they let you know. That's why I say the more detailed study right here. The more detailed study. And the teacher will even reveal. The teacher reveals so much of this stuff, man. He reveals so much. That's why I say, even with more notes and more things you can find, they give you even more of a definition. And now it says, Reverend Bishop Balaam was forced to contrast, you hear they go with the cove, Yaakov's good tense, sexually, check this out, hold on, let's get in there so we can see it, sexually modest homes, headed by involved fathers. Now get this, now what's one of the problems with the lost sheep right now? The fatherless homes, right? Or children growing up fatherless, right? A lot of brothers and sisters didn't know their father, their parents and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, they do these things on purpose, man. That's why we say stuff like the Willie Lynch letter. Y'all need to check this out. And some of y'all, that's why I say, brother, I wouldn't get mad at the brethren when they say, oh, race doesn't matter. And so, yeah, man, once we get rid of white supremacy, it won't. You know what I'm saying? But until then, homie, it matters. You know what I'm saying? Now, right here it says, with Moab's depraved jet set, open marriage. Look at this. Orgiastic. So, I mean, they some freaky motherfuckers, right? They some freaks. They freaks of the week, right? Okay. Obviously, no morality to be patient or wait for that right person and all that. You know, it just reminds me like with Iadonis, Wyndham Yadon Baruchu, our teacher, was saying about, you know, King Solomon, you know, and niggas talking about having all them women and all them wives and stuff like that, man. Check your morality, homie. Check your inner spirit before you think of things like that. Check your morality, and also don't belittle the black woman. I mean, tired of niggas doing that, you know what I'm saying? But also, you know, but then again, hold it down, because we have a black woman really belittling the black man, you know what I'm saying? The black man is belittled like a motherfucker. That's the real deal, and that's why the black woman is belittled. Because the black man is belittled beyond, you know what I'm saying? He's like in his house, he don't got no authority and shit like that. I just had to check some stuff like that a couple weeks ago. I ain't going to go into it, but it says P or culture disclosed. There we go. This discourse led to Devon's many Moabite fathers couldn't even be identified. Check this out. So now this is talking about their way, or the way of the enemy, like the Moabite fathers couldn't be identified. As in European and British, check this out, man. I love Jewish Jerusalem. European and British so-called high society. See the Penguin Book of Infidelities. But Israel's males suddenly married their family portrait in a hedonistic debacle, you know, excuse me, I might not be pronouncing these words right, with Midian's tarts, profane Israeli secular culture today, especially TV, its main teacher, okay, don't buy my Eden water as long as they use soft porn ads. You know what I mean? So think about what this is saying, like the corruption, like how they corrupt Israel with the porn and all the nonsense. Now it says different lifestyles. It says different lifestyles stem from and also generate different life outlooks. Torah teaches human sanctity, the possibility and duty of developing man's divine image. Naturally, wild males are tamed to do so in Yaakov's other Tob, Ma'ol, right? Tob, goodly, good tense. Check this out. Good tense. Sexually modest homes. You know what I mean? And they got morality. They check their sexuality. They have what do you want to say? You know, in the sexuality in a true Israelite a real brother's home, it is it's moral. It's holy. It's kedusan. It's kedus, right? It's the values and importance of the morality of the spiritual Israel, the brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's headed by involved fathers. With Moab's depraved jet set. Check this out. Open marriage. Orgiastic. Ain't that shit you was just looking at on Lil Wayne and Drake's video? It looked like them brothers how the man was, it looked like the man, he was able to mess with all kind of folks' wives and stuff like that. See, so basically, man, these so-called Jews, and see, these are probably good white Jews right here. These are good white Jews. I was trying to say that I would want to say, and there's more in detail in this too. It talks about the animalistic nature of Moab, and like I said, how they had they were trying to curse the children of Israel. Okay, here we go right here. This is the main part that I want to get, and I'm going to leave y'all alone, okay? Because I love y'all, but I'm going to leave y'all alone in a minute. It says, different lifestyles, right? Check this out. Stem from... No. Sorry. Moab and Midian, however, see man as an animal and sex as a snack. Now, look, I'm going to stop right there because I want you to go into the Jewish Jerusalem page of Pinchas, or what they call it, Pinchas. Pinchas, like in Spanish, that's bitch. The Mexicans say that's bitch when you say Pinchas. If you call somebody Pinchas, you might get in a fight with one of the Mexican cats. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, as an animal and sex as a snack. Okay? And it says, their human satisfaction consists of the unprincipled, okay? The unprincipled pursuit of power and pleasure. So, you know, I want to show y'all that, and when you get a chance, I want you to go into this, you know, on your own and you know, check it out. And that's why I was saying to one brother who was on there talking about that Gentile does not refer to a color. And we clearly see up here that they identify this with European and British so-called high society. Check it out. Okay? And he sits up here and says that the color of that Gentile does not refer to the physical color of. Now, what this is giving you is an esoteric and exoteric outlook on this Torah portion of Pinchas. Now, I don't want to go out of line with Bitaregis and the law of motherhood, but the reason I was touching on it is because Yadon he had mentioned something about this right here. You know what I'm saying? He kind of mentioned something about the BarmitsVa, and like I said, I had seen that video for the first time last night. Some of y'all probably already seen it, but I heard they had put it out, you know, right before Good Friday, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? So really, the Euro-Gentile dominion and those studying Jews, and you sitting up talking about the word goy. Yeah, I went to the Metaphysical Bible on the word Gentile as well, and I could also point out something there that even shows a broad outlook. It even gives almost a physical outlook on the regeneration the regeneration of Israel, because it's like Israel has been degenerated. Degenerated. You know, you ever heard degenerate, like heathen? You know, they've been degenerated to a heathen state of mind. That's why you see this nigga had on this nigga had on an animal head, right? And that's why I said, does Lil Wayne know that they making a damn fool out of it? You know what I'm saying? Or does he just, he knows it, but he getting paid for it? It's just like, bro, I seen somebody the other day, I seen DJ Envy on one of them channels, put on a Ronald McDonald head, homie, and took a picture, dog, and let them take a picture of him with the Ronald McDonald head on. Why are these niggas doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, these niggas claim, oh, it ain't nothing behind that. Y'all trip. Nah, y'all niggas is up to something, bro. And for the regular average brothers and sisters out there in the streets and stuff who haven't sold their souls, you know what I'm saying? They don't really know. They don't really know. But brothers who've been on the inside, like, you know, brothers who've been on the inside like P. Griff, which I don't agree with everything P. Griff come with, because he talks his noise about marijuana, and I believe what the teacher has said. No, I don't believe. I mitmanan. I have faith. Mitmanan, and like Baruch with Wyndham Yadon, our teacher, Baruch Igizyabi Yadanachu. You know what I'm saying? What he had said about Baruch. But I remember what he had said about you know, our lamb's bread, the marijuana, and how these cats, you know, they want to demonize it. And that's one thing about it, P. Griff, I don't agree with you with, homie, is with the how you demonizing the fruit, homie. Don't sit up and say that that's poison we putting in our bodies. I think that's cold wrong, especially when you do a deep study on it from the even the ancient Egyptian level. That's cold wrong, and we do need to fight for our right as Rastafari. Baruchu Igziabi Yada, not you. You know what I'm saying? We need to fight for our right as Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? Yada Yahweh. You know, Tob, Kesid Olam, Baruchu Igziabi Yada, not you. You know what I'm saying? We got to fight for our right as a Rastafari about our holy plant. You know what I'm saying? But just a word to the wise, and I just want to show this so y'all don't think like I'm one of them brothers who just be running his mouth or something like that. I'm Baruchu one, homie. You know, and I am going to go on the proclamation and the journey. It is going to go down. There's a reason that Igizyabi Yada not you, you know, has me showing you, you know, I just want you to see what I'm about. I'm a big studier. All these books are full. Those notebooks are full. You want me to prove it? Okay, fine. I guess I got to prove it to them because they probably don't believe me. Nah, them notebooks ain't full, really. Let's see. Y'all might think I just put some notebooks on the table or something. Check that out. Okay, my notebooks are full, partner. Very full. Look, I'm done with this one. I finished that. Okay, let's see what else. Look, I finished that. That's through. I'm through with that. That's done. That's done. These are all Ethiopian World Net from the teacher, Torah portions. The Torah portion. Look at this. This is another one I started on. This is another one. You know, Jah is good, man. Jah is good, and he reveals so much to his children. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, thank Jah for our righteous teachers and stuff like that, because without them, you know, what would be a brother like me? You know what I mean? I'd be dead, man, because I used to, you know, have to survive. I used to survive out there in them streets. I didn't really believe in robbing nobody or nothing like that, but I did hold down other things I will not talk about. I did do other things to survive that I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do. You know, I don't know more. But at the same time, I don't believe in the law the same way some of y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the lamb's bread, because that's my thing right there. You know what I'm saying? The lamb's bread, and Jah blessed I and I to be told with it. and I was able to, you know, I was able to survive. I was able to survive, and I thank God. I ate a lot and didn't have to worry about. I didn't kill nobody or nothing like that, and I helped a lot of brothers and sisters. I did what I could, and I would give my life for them if it meant that, you know, in truth and spirit and righteousness. And I will give my life if it comes down to that. And Rastafari and Shalom. I love you all.